Yes guys, this is Nearly Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be talking about is score streaks within Black Ops 3. As we know from the last two Call of Duty titles, they've been a bit of a letdown to say the least. So after playing the beta, I've been pretty happy with most of the score streaks, and this one in particular, I feel that this one has had quite a bit of a buff since Black Ops 2. Now Black Ops 2 you sometimes could put multiple enemies down, but you did get a few hit markers. In this one you seem to be taking out people with ease. It really does work well, so I'm hoping they do keep it the way it is at the moment. Now moving on to the HCXD. Now this one is just a lot of fun to use. It really is. It's not going to go on some crazy little tear or anything else like that. It is only a low score streak, but you can get doubles, you can pick up triple kills, but it also is, like I say, just fantastic fun to use. I mean, it jumps, it goes on walls, wherever someone can run, this can follow it, and it is brilliant fun. So I'll be trying this one out again at launch, trying to do some things with it. This one, as you're seeing now, is the lightning strike. They have changed it up a little bit. It does let the enemies know that you're using a targeting system just to give them a chance to get out of the way. But for me, it still works wonders, and I'm really glad that it has returned. It does still work well. Even as you can see on Combine, it's still going to take out a few enemies, even though they know that is coming. So that is pretty good for me. This one has been a bit of a letdown for me. Now, this is a Cerberus. Now, I didn't actually particularly go and control it, but I did get it 3 times, and I think it got me about 2 kills. It just seemed to be really lacking. And I mean, I don't know whether I'm just unlucky with it or I didn't use it quite right, but for me it's a bit of a letdown. Also with this one here, now this is the Rolling Thunder, Carpet Bomb, whatever you want to call it. Now this one as well, I use this quite a lot. I mean, I did use it quite a lot, and it didn't really seem to get the amount of kills, especially with all the bombs that seem to be dropping with all those arrows, as you can see coming down the screen. It doesn't seem to pick anyone out. The amount of times that it got no kills whatsoever. So for me, I'm hoping that it could help buff it maybe under certain cover and kill people. Now this one is the GI unit. Now this one you can put in patrol mode or guard mode. You can send him somewhere, but for me it just seemed a bit lost. Maybe it's me not using quite correctly, but it just didn't seem to work very well, and he didn't really get me that many kills at all. Now this is the Talon. Now this one I actually had quite a lot of fun with. Now this flies around, protects you, you know, holds you back and what else, and it does seem to work quite well. You can also control it like you're seeing here. I did particularly like controlling it. I did get a few kills here, but there was a few too many enemies on it, and it ended up getting taken out. But for me, the Talon, I think that worked quite well. Now the Dart, now this is me. Just, I mean, you can have a laugh watching this, because this is just me being horrendous. I just couldn't fly it. I really couldn't. It just seemed to be all over the place. I'd rather it just go back to the old ways, I'm going to be honest, yeah. But I just could not get the grips, and it just seemed to strafe everywhere I went. Like, I went to try and take this enemy out, tried to go up through the window, and I just ended up crashing into the water instead. But one of the really good ones now is the R.A.P.S. Now this has been absolutely brilliant for me. It really has. It does exactly what it's meant to do. Unlike the Warbird that is in Advanced Warfare, which is absolutely horrendous with its hit markers and constantly overheating. Now you put this over, especially over like the enemy spawn, like at the moment I'm playing Safeguard, so you roughly know where everyone's going to be. And it absolutely wreaks havoc. As you're going to see here in this little short gameplay, it's just going to start taking multiple enemies out, and even when this little clip finishes, it just kept on wreaking havoc. It was absolutely brilliant, and every time I got it up, it never seemed to let me down. It seemed to do its job. So for me, this is one of the kill streaks that I'll probably be sticking on straight away at launch when I'm able to unlock it, because it worked absolute wonders. It really did. It just destroyed people constantly. So for me, I'm really happy with this one. I'm hoping that they don't nerf it or do anything crazy with it. Just leave it the way it is, let it wreak its havoc, and let it do the job that it's meant to be, because it is 1100 kill streak, and you want to be rewarded once you get all the way up there, especially for those ones. Now this one is the final one of my clips at the moment. Is R.A.P.S. Now I had a bit of a tower time, and I've seen a lot of people, they use these and they've had absolute wonders. They destroy people. I've personally never been killed by one. I've seen them blow them up with ease, and every time I've seen to use them, they don't seem to kill anyone. In this gameplay I've got about 2 kills I think with it. So for me they were a bit of a letdown, but I know they do seem to be working for other people, so maybe I was just a bit unlucky. But leave in the comment section below, guys, if you tried any of these score streaks out in the beta, what you've been thinking about them so far, whether you think there's any of them need a bit of a nerf or maybe a bit of a buff up, and out so that we can actually have some really, really good score streaks running for us at launch. It'd be very interesting to hear from you. But leave that all in the comment section below. Coming on my screen now is going to be my subscribe button. If you'd like to jump on that, please, guys. And also, if you could drop a like on this video and support my channel, it'd be absolutely amazing. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.